A man watching his parents' 1953 wedding video notices a surprising detail that shocks him to his core. Part 2. As I told you in Part 1, 35-year-old Mark had tears in his eyes when he had to sort through his recently deceased parents' belongings in order to sell the house he'd grown up in. Indeed, it was first his father who had left them, then his mother 3 years later. And now that they were gone, Mark wanted to get everything in order to sell his house. But as he was sorting through their belongings, he discovered a tape in a box he'd never seen before, and on it was written, "Wedding Memento 1953. Without missing a beat, Mark put it in his VCR, and after a huge smile when he saw that his parents were very happy at their wedding, in the background he suddenly saw a familiar village, which he stunned. In the crowd, he made out a face he knew from when he was about 2 years old, and this little boy's face was his own, despite the fact that he'd only been born years later. He dug into the family archives and discovered a long-hidden secret. His mother had had an early love affair and a first marriage of which he was unaware, and from this union had been born little Mark, and his father, whom he had thought was his biological father all these years, was in fact not.